Game 7 of the World Series extra innings. Trojans win tonight 38-17. They are now 7-2 as they take down Northwestern at the Coliseum. A lot to like about tonight. And how about Pete and the fellas getting it to us pretty quickly tonight? I mean, we're usually in here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're usually sitting in here for about another 20. Oh, yeah.
It still felt pretty long. I don't know.
I appreciate the quick handoff.
Nice. Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
That, again, we're doing this here. We don't have any Game 7 of the World Series to distract us, and we got SC taking care of business. It was kind of a slow start tonight to the game for sure, but ultimately a 21-point victory, a decisive win, and this game just kind of had a little bit of everything.
Yeah. I did not expect
literally
this to
everything.
Everything. We saw a quarterback force a fumble at the goal line for a touchback. So that was not in the cards, I didn't think, for us, but it happened.
And we saw a quarterback punter throw a pass and confuse everybody.
And all of Twitter went haywire. And
I can't. It's fun to see. I'm glad it didn't happen against us. You got to wonder how it doesn't happen more often. I mean, if it fooled everybody, all of us.
It's not against the rules.
Yeah. So why don't we see that more often?
I just don't think teams rely on it. People are calling it like, oh, that was weak. I'm like, why?
I mean, if it works, it works.
These are the same people that cry about the tush push, though. I wasn't one that really cries about the tush push. So it depends on who you're asking.
Well, 877-710-3776, 877-710 ESPN is our number. Trojans 38-17 over Northwestern to improve to 7-2. We'll get to your calls in just a bit. We got highlights coming up as well, but what a performance across the board for USC's big playmakers. Jaden Maiava had a really strong performance, even with that interception. He made up for it with a forced fumble, but outside of the pick, 24-33, a yard shy of 300. A couple of touchdowns in the air, one on the ground. King Miller, 131 yards on 15 carries, a touchdown. And then Mekhi Lemon, 11 catches, 161 yards. He got in the end zone. Jacoby Lane, 774, one touchdown, and some highlight reel plays. I mean, this was just like a showcase tonight.
Yeah. I don't think we have to do the highlights. I think you just covered so elegantly the highlights that we all just watched, that I feel like we could go ahead, throw this to
Sua's been doing this so long, and he still doesn't understand the concept of paid sponsorships, paid elements, Sua.
Oh, I understand.
Okay.
Well, I understand.
You let Ontario International Airport know that we're not doing the highlights tonight because Jason got to everything. We're good. We'll just go home.
It's a good airport. That is a good airport. If it was LAX, I'd be like, you know what? Okay, I'll take the fall. But no, I like Ontario.
All right, so I guess of all those players, and keep your pick for player of the game out of this. Of all those performances from the big names.
Why are you saying that?
Well, I'm just saying because I'm saying no bias here. I'm saying at the end of the day now, which of those performances, Maiava, Miller, Lemon, which one?
You're cornering me to vote for my enemy.
Which one stands out to you the most? Well, I don't think anyone picked Mekhi, right?
They did.
Oh, who did?
I think Jordan.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just saying that.
I would say Mekhi. That's what you want to hear.
Don't the fans vote on this?
Yes,
So
I have no say
doesn't
so
matter.
over it. Yeah, it's Mekhi. I think I would vote for Mekhi if I was being objective. Yeah, he went crazy. He had a career high tonight. Scored twice, so he had a Puka Nakua.
That's right. That's right. He did score. He also had the touchdown on the ground. We'll hear how that sounded in just a moment. Again, we're going to get to the highlights here in a second. We're going to get to your phone calls, 877-710-3776, 877-710 ESPN here on a Friday night. We're going to have a full Saturday off to enjoy some college football with USC already having their win in the bag. Hey, Trojans fans, at Ralph's, you get high quality and low prices, so you never have to compromise your budget. Save on thousands of items throughout the store. Ralph's, fresh for everyone. And, hey, we're back. Speaking of Game 7 of the World Series, we're back on YouTube this week because our guy Parker is prioritizing us now this week. He's here.
Sneak this.
We weren't even on YouTube last week. That was okay. I was a little too much of a mess to be live on YouTube. But if you missed us last week,
Parker's a hardworking guy. There's a lot of stuff that he handles here at ESPN LA. We're a big family, and when one guy is busy, we tag team. You know, we go ahead off the top ropes when he needs a break, tag in, and somebody picks up after. So whoever missed the shift that Parker was not able to come,
I'm just saying,
that's on them.
Hey, we didn't get to watch Game 7 of the World Series. We had to do the USC show.
I think it was a USC employee that missed the shift. Wasn't an ESPN LA guy. I know that.
All right, let's take a break here. We'll get to the highlights when we come back. And again, the number to call, 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. Trojans beat Northwestern tonight at the Coliseum 38-17. You're listening to Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
The Johnsons are gearing up for their first game day party of the year, Rob, and Dad's grilling skills in the offseason put him in the 90th percentile.
I see Mom's got her head in the game, too, making sure no cup is empty.
But I gotta say, the MVP is USC Credit Union.
Agreed. Without USC Credit Union's home loans, the Johnsons wouldn't have this great patio for entertaining.
Hey, where's my invite?
At USC Credit Union, our flexible options and seasoned expertise will have you entertaining in the home of your dreams. Visit usccreditunion.org. Equal housing opportunity. NMLS number 448984.
Love staying ahead of the game with the latest tech? Meet Helium Mobile, the first phone carrier powered by the people. Experience coverage from the nation's largest 5G network and a network built by people like you. For just $20 a month, get unlimited talk, text, and data. Plus, earn crypto for contributing to the network, which you can use to pay your phone plan. Whether you're a USC Trojans fan, student, employee, or just trying to save a buck on your phone bill, Helium Mobile is for you. Make the switch today at hellohelium.com. Fight on.
No matter what you're looking for in a non-alcoholic beer, there's only one name that has it all. Athletic Brewing Co. Full flavor? It's athletic. Huge variety? It's athletic. Award-winning styles you can get online, at the bar, or the grocery store? It's athletic. In fact, when it comes to amazing non-alcoholic beer, there's no question. It's athletic. Ask for it and find out. Go to askforathletic.com to find your closest retailer today. Near Beer.
It's time to recharge, reconnect, and rediscover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. And with your resort favorites back in action, there's all of the excitement and comfort you love with the peace of mind you can depend on. So whenever you're ready for a little rest, a little relaxation, and a lot of fun, we'll be here. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino today.
This is USC football on the home of the Trojans. 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Your destination for LA sports. Fight on!
Trojan fans, Stone IPA has inspired a generation of brewers and beer lovers. Made in Southern California, Stone Brewing's first anniversary ale continues to be today's iconic West Coast-style IPA. Crisp, light-bodied, and packed with hoppy flavor. Located at find.stonebrewing.com. Sua Cravens, Jason Schwartz back with you on Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo. Trojans winners over the Northwestern Wildcats tonight at the Coliseum, 38-17. USC improves to 7-2 on the season, 5-1 in Big Ten play, and just 3 games remaining down the stretch here. Iowa at home next week at Oregon, and then UCLA to wrap up the regular season. All right, let's jump into the highlights from tonight's game, and we got plenty of them to play for you. Our highlights are presented by Ontario International Airport, a proud sponsor of our USC Trojans. And it was a kind of a slow start for USC there in that first half, but they did get on the board first. A long opening drive ended with Jaden Maiava finding Mekhi Lemon for a touchdown.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line. Got to get something positive out of this or make it a little tougher on yourself. Throw, left side, caught. Lemon dives towards the pylon. He's in. Touchdown USC. Mekhi Lemon with a 7-yard touchdown pass from Jaden Maiava, and the Trojans have a 6-0 lead.
That's one of his easier scores, but you kind of could tell early that Mekhi was going to get a ton of targets. You could just see it.
And Northwestern responded with a long drive of their own to tie the game at 7. It was really a possession game early on in this one, but USC on their next drive, it was Jaden Maiava who took it into the end zone himself to give USC a 14-7 lead early in the second quarter.
Brian Jackson in now. Lemon to the left. McCree to the right. Looking this way. Maiava might want to run again. He gets to the 10. Dives inside to the 5. Dives inside of the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Jaden Maiava's done it with his feet again. He ran over Bruce, the local kid, and the Trojans are back in front.
If Maiava can keep running, it keeps this offense dangerous on so many levels, and it'll make the run game so much better. King Miller's not just, don't get me wrong, King Miller's very good, but he's not just popping off because of his talent. It's because Maiava's beginning to run more, so those linebackers are late to their run fit. So you just got to keep doing what he's doing.
Trojans were up 14-7, but Northwestern would tie it up at 14, and that was the score until late in the first half. And here we have right here one of the craziest plays we've seen this season, an interception thrown by Maiava, and then Maiava able to chase him down, and here's how it sounded.
Miller leaves the backfield, screen pass, intercepted, going the other way at the 20. 15, 10, 5, fumbled into the end zone, and it is going to go out of the back of the end zone. I think that's going to be a touchback for the Trojans. I think it's coming out to the 20 for the Trojans. I believe that he didn't get in. Najee's Story had it knocked away from behind, and it is a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20 for USC. How do you do? They don't get much bigger than that when a break comes around.
If you ever wanted to see the real-life version of a get-out-of-jail-free card, that was it right there.
And that's also our game-changing moment of the game, presented by Cookies, the proud CBD and wellness partner of USC Athletics, because if they take it in for the thick six there,
it's a whole different ballgame.
It's 21-14 Northwestern. Maiava's just thrown this terrible pick, and the Wildcats have all the momentum. USC gets the ball back again at the end of the half, and I guess could come back to tie it up. But, man, and what an angle, too. That Maiava took to –
what a tackle.
What a play.
Yeah,
what a play.
That was a hell of a play.
So it was 14-14 at that moment, and then USC took advantage. They got the ball right back, and this time, though, is King Miller on the ground, broke off a 55-yard run.
First down and 10 at the 20, would you believe? And the handoff again to Miller around the right side, same play, and he gets outside of the 30. He's at the 40, gets away at the 50, still on his feet at the 40. It's a foot race, and he won't win it, but he'll get all the way inside the Northwestern 25-yard line and down to the 24. That's a USC first down for King Miller. Ran the same play they ran the first time. Didn't work very well. This time it did.
And if he didn't get tripped up at about midfield right there, he's gone. Because we know how fast King Miller is. And I think that would have been the play of the game. Would have launched him into a position to win play of the game for sure.
But wait, there's more, because King Miller did get it into the end zone right after that to give the Trojans the lead before the half.
Changing the play at the line is Maiava. Moves King Miller to his right. Tight end strong right. Handoff Miller. Coming around the block by McCree. And he's in the end zone. It is a touchdown. USC, and this game has flipped upside down in the last 5 minutes.
The biggest difference I can notice on that drive and that touchdown specifically was that the linebackers were shy to shoot their gun because they didn't know if Maiava was going to keep any of these RPO, and it allowed King Miller to get downhill quick and get to the end zone.
And you guys should have seen watching Sua watch King Miller tonight. I felt like I was watching you watch your fantasy team play because he was your pick. Yeah. Every time he touched the ball. It's like it was like watching you watch your fantasy team.
Why is Miller not in the game right now?
He was like, they're taking the ball down they get tackled with the one. He's like, yes, now King Miller can get it in.
Miller poach. Miller poach.
It was 21-14 USC at the half. Trojans, they had the momentum there, and also a couple of good defensive stops there at the end of the first half as well. And they carried that momentum into just a dominant second half. And Jaden Maiava continuing to find Makai Lemon in the third quarter. 52-yard connection between the two.
Fake to King Miller. Pass over the middle. There's Lemon again. Lemon at the 45, at the 40. Stays on his feet at the 35. Moving ahead to the 30 and out of bounds around the 25-yard line. That's the Makai Lemon we know and love. Catch the ball and run some more.
If you notice, he said fake to Miller. This is all a part of the RPO. I'm going to tie it back in the RPO. When Makai makes a bunch of his huge plays, huge catches, it's because it came off a RPO where the linebackers got brought into the run, and he caught it and broke a tackle. And that's Makai at his best, and he did it a few times tonight.
After that, Jacoby Lane's turn to find the end zone. Maiava, his third touchdown pass of the game.
First possession of the second half of the Trojan, Maiava will throw. And he'll throw for the end zone for Jacoby Lane. Lane puts his hands up. He's well guarded, but it doesn't matter. He catches the ball, comes down to the end zone, and it's a touchdown, USC. What a catch by Jacoby Lane. That is exactly the kind of throw you have to make to get him a touchdown.
We're used to this by Jacoby at this point. He makes a crazy catch, I think, once every 2 or 3 weeks, and it's like, wow, I don't even know how he managed to tip the ball to himself and bring it down while the guy – it was passing interference too, but it doesn't matter when you're 6'5" or 6'4".
And scratch that. That was his second touchdown pass. Maiava's his third touchdown overall. He had the one on the ground as well. But I mean, Jacoby Lane, too, that diving catch he made earlier in that third quarter on a pretty good fastball from Maiava going full extension to his right. Yeah, I mean, that was really impressive as well. So dude's got some crazy hands for sure. Trojans at that point, they were up 28-14, but they were not done. Early in the fourth quarter, it was Mekhi Lemon getting the touchdown, this time on the ground.
Jackson the one back. Lemon behind Lyons on the right side. This near side lane. It's Lemon on the end around. They won't touch him. He's in. Touchdown, USC. Lemon was slotted behind the tight end on the far side, and an easy little pitch. Lemon scores easily, and the Trojans have a commanding lead of 34, almost to be 35-17.
That's his Puka Nacua touchdown. And how many fantasy points do you think Mekhi would have had today if he was at 40, 42?
So wait, we got one touchdown on the ground, one catch, and so are we going full PPR, half PPR?
1 point per catch.
1 point, okay.
1 point per every 10 yards.
11 points, 27
6 points for a touchdown.
33, 39.
4 points for chunk play, 40 yards and out.
Yeah, we're looking at somewhere around 40 points.
Yeah. You're winning that one. You're not losing if
you were right before that play too. You were begging for it to be King Miller.
I'm like, I still got a chance.
The disappointment.
As long as Mekhi does it, it's over. Mekhi scored.
All right. Well, those are our game highlights presented by Ontario International Airport of the Trojans' 38-17 win tonight over Northwestern. Plenty of good highlights in that one that we just watched and listened to. All right. Time for one more break here before we get to your phone calls. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-3776 is the number. Get in the queue. Let's chat. USC 38, Northwestern 17, the final. This is Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
We're not just the Trojans, we're your Trojans. Coach Lincoln Riley here to let you know how to customize your Wells Fargo debit card or open an account today and show your Trojan pride with every purchase. Get started at wellsfargo.com/Trojans. Wells Fargo is proud to be the official retail bank of USC Athletics.
Copyright 2025 Wells Fargo Bank, N.A. member, FDIC.
Hear that? The next chapter of Audi performance is here. That's the sound of every interior detail refined. And that's the sound of Quattro all-wheel drive. The all-new Audi Q5, the all-new A5, and Q7. Each one a statement. Performance never goes out of style.
Tommy Trojan is at the 10, the 5, touchdown, USC!
Make big plays on the field and in life. With iTrust Capital, you can buy and sell crypto 24/7 in a secure premium custody account or in a tax-advantaged crypto IRA. iTrust Capital is easy to use and has no sign-up fees. Don't be a Monday morning quarterback. Make big plays now. Visit itrustcapital.com/USC to start investing today. Use promo code Trojans to get $100. iTrust Capital, the official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans.
Taxes and conditions may apply. Fees apply. Cryptocurrencies are a speculative investment.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah, go!
Invesco QQQ is the official ETF partner of the USC Trojans. The future isn't scary. Not realizing its potential, however, could be. To build a championship team, you have to consider each recruit, transfer, and prospect. If you see the potential in one player, you can build potential in the whole team. Let's rethink possibility. Invesco Distributors, Inc. Love staying ahead of the game with the latest tech? Meet Helium Mobile, the first phone carrier powered by the people. Experience coverage from the nation's largest 5G network and a network built by people like you. For just $20 a month, get unlimited talk, text, and data. Plus, earn crypto for contributing to the network, which you can use to pay your phone plan. Whether you're a USC Trojans fan, student, employee, or just trying to save a buck on your phone bill, Helium Mobile is for you. Make the switch today at hellohelium.com. Fight on.
Byron opened a free checking account with USC Credit Union, and now everything else feels complicated. Like today, should he go with the 7-layer bean dip or the party wing platter?
The wings are so spicy, but the dip is so creamy. I need a minute.
Luckily, some choices are easy. With USC Credit Union, Byron gets thousands of fee-free ATMs, secure online and mobile banking, and even credit monitoring tools, all with a free checking account. Dip or wings? That's on Byron. Visit usccreditunion.org. Federally insured by NCUA.
This is USC football on the home of the Trojans. 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Your destination for LA sports. Fight on!
Trojan fans, you want the inside scoop on this game and all things Trojans? Be sure to sign up for the 3 Torches presented by Smart and Final. It's a free newsletter that'll hit your email inbox 3 times a week with game info, player insights, and more. Go to usctrojans.com/3 Torches and sign up. Sua Craven's Jason Schwartz with you, welcoming you back on this Friday night to Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo. Trojans 38, Northwestern 17. Our final score, USC now 7-2 on the season. 877-710 ESPN, 877-710-3776 is the number. Got plenty of calls to get to, so let's not waste any time. Let's get out to Texas. We got Helen of Troy. Helen from Texas. What's going on, Helen? You feeling good about the win tonight?
Yeah, I've got mixed feelings. I did feel good, and I love to see that trickery in the beginning with Johnson. That got us started. It's always nice to see something that you're not used to, and then it just goes, woo, and it bangs off the whole game. And our run game is king. So that's all I got to say. But I want a little special shout-out to Brian, our freshman who filled in for Wayman, because he's from Mesquite, Texas. And I want to wish him I'm happy that he continues to improve, and it's nice to see him develop. So I hope we see a lot of him in the next 4 years. And our big kahuna, over 300 yards, aided by that O-line, they have been remarkable this year. I've been very proud. And Mackay, his career high, he's like the Energizer Bunny. He never stops to gain us yardage and scores. And what about that great catch that thrilled the Coliseum by Jacoby Lane? That's got to be one of the top 5 things on, 5 plays or so. You know what I'm talking about. And we've improved on our penalties this week, but false starts and offside should never happen. And our defense had 2 sacks. I'd like to see more. And I was kind of a little disappointed they didn't apply more pressure to the quarterback. But, hopefully they'll see that it's really good to do that.
So those are where your mixed feelings are, Helen, on the pass rush? Because overall, it's a pretty good win. I mean, it's going to be one of the better wins of the season.
But, yes, it is. It was. And Northwestern's not a little cupcake team. They're really good. They're a good team. And, I mean, they're an established good team. And I'm glad we won decisively tonight. My biggest concern is our future. I don't know how to say this and not be mean. I don't want to see early renewed contracts. I think all decisions about anything should be made at the end of the season and need great discussion, maybe even have input from fans. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to be mean. I just don't want people to jump in. Pardon me?
I said from one fan in particular, right?
Yeah, I just don't want just don't want them to jump in and make decisions that we're going to hate, not next year, but maybe, 5 years. Then we need to not do that. I don't want to see 10-year things, we don't need to get stuck in that again. So anyhow, I'm glad and I'm happy to see we're filling in here because I think the Big Ten thinks we were a joke. And if we can get really, really good defense.
Why do they think we're a joke?
I think they do.
For putting us on a Friday night?
Well, no, everybody has to play on a Friday night because there's so many people. I just think that they don't have respect for us. I really don't. And it's not like before when people trembled to have to play SC. I want that back. I think they're saying, oh, well, yeah, this was a lucky win or something. If you hear all the talk during the week, it's saying, oh, yeah, you do this. But we have a fantastic
win more games like tonight, and they'll be afraid to come to the Coliseum.
So I think, look at King. My God sakes, guy's a walk-on. Jeez, oh man, I hope they gave that guy a big scholarship.
Hey, Sue is here.
So, like I said, I'm just a little bit concerned. I don't want powers to be to jump in too soon.
Helen, I'm concerned. Helen, I'm concerned by the fact that last week you didn't recognize my voice. You thought you were talking to somebody else. You thought I took the show off last week. That's my concern.
I think that you were so busy screaming and yelling for the Dodgers that your voice had changed. Have you come down from your high this week, or are you still up there?
I'll come down next year when next baseball season starts.
Well, they did a remarkable thing because it's not easy to do back-to-back season openers.
Hasn't happened in 25 years.
Series winners.
Hasn't happened since before the Pete Carroll era. That'll show you. All right, Helen, thanks for all the thoughts and for recognizing me this week. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. Helen's right. King Miller, best player of the game.
God.
She said it. She said it, 100%. King Miller, player of the game. Let's get that going. Let's get some T-shirts printed.
All right. Well, Helen, thanks for the call. Good talking to you. Let's go out to Brad from Brea. Brad, what's going on? You're on Trojans Wrap-Up.
Hey guys, love the show, man. You guys are awesome.
Hey, thanks, Brad.
I don't like following up Helen of Troy. She's always such a great call. But I will send out a slight correction to her that not everybody plays a Friday night game. Both Michigan and Ohio State told the Big Ten, go pound sand. We're not going to play a Friday night game. Don't schedule it. We're not playing it.
Really?
And they just, we took the $85 million and said, okay, all right, just schedule us whenever, and we're happy. So,
I mean, we just don't have that kind of history, and that we just don't have that right now going for us. I mean, I think that there is a world, there is context out there where USC could say that, but it's just not right now, not where things are at right now, and not being new to the conference.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
But you're not wrong, Brad, and that's a good correction. And careful, mention Helen's name again because she might call back.
I know. It makes me nervous. So, anyways, my favorite play of the night was we played great. Defense looked fantastic, and for Maiava to throw that pick. I watched it happen, and I was so mad. I was pacing in my living room like a panther. But to watch him not give up on that, and to call out the guy say he didn't have really good ball security on that, so I just pinned my helmet on. That was such a great play.
No, really, I think that's one of the plays of the year. It is one of the plays of the year. It was our Cookies game-changing play of the day, and I'll tell you what, that's going to go down. I mean, that is one of the That is, I don't know what Sua thinks so funny over there. But
it's so funny.
Something about cookies making Sua laugh. But,
it was. I was scared
No, I'd
that
love to hear
Maiava was
Sue's
going to
comment
even
on
go
that.
make the
But
tackle.
the team and the O-line, even though you gave up that pick, they're going to play for you.
yeah, it's the kind
You're
of
a
fight you want
quarterback.
to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, and I love it. And I'll let you guys get back at it. I love the show, guys. You guys are awesome, and fight on. And we're going to take it to Iowa, and next week. And God help us if it's raining.
All right,
It's gonna be raining.
fight on, Brad. Yeah, you never know. It's a week away.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Brad, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate you. Let's take another break here before we get some more calls. But before we do, I want to remind you that you can swing by Lazy Dog Restaurant for scratch-made meals and $15 fireside favorites. Pick from 5 entrees and enjoy a personal-sized s'mores brownie sundae, Monday through Friday. For more info, go to lazydogrestaurants.com. Trojans beat Northwestern 38-17. Let's talk about it. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776 is the number. You're listening to Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
Children's Hospital Los Angeles is where groundbreaking research meets unparalleled expertise. It's where exceptional care is tailored 100% to kids. It's where every specialist, every room, every innovation revolves around one need, your child's. Whether it's routine care or a life-saving procedure, CHLA is where families turn to when outcomes truly matter. Children's Hospital Los Angeles. 125 years of building hope and healthier futures. Go to chla.org today.
All right, class, settle down. Today's lesson is on the Arco Rewards app. Try to stay with me. The fundamentals are simple. Earn at least 5 cents a gallon in rewards, then redeem them later for up to $1 off every gallon. Now, here's where it gets complicated. Oh, wait, it doesn't. It's as simple as downloading the Arco Rewards app to get started. Class dismissed!
Savings of up to $1 per gallon redeemable with 20 rewards dollars in your loyalty account. At participating locations, terms and conditions apply.
Hi, Trojan fans. Are you ready to fight on? Fruitist Blueberries got your back. All across the gridiron, straight into the end zone, our berries pack flavor and crunch into every bite. Get ready for Fruitist Blueberries, official superfruit snack sponsor of USC Trojans football. Delicious, healthy, and always ready to win. Snack smarter. Snack Fruitist, because even our berries fight on. Fruitist, Fruitist, for the love of fruit. Available in stores near you.
Picture it. Your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps, spiced cider in every glass, laughter around every plate. At Ralph's, we know these moments matter, and we make it easier to bring them to life with quality that's affordable in every aisle. This season, don't just host, make every moment unforgettable. Ralph's, serving SoCal for over 150 years.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Arco Rewards Orientation. I'm Hannah.
Whoa. Is everything okay?
That's a code green. Someone just earned at least 5 cents a gallon in rewards.
Wow. Another one?
Well, that one's a code gold. The customer just redeemed savings of up to $1 a gallon.
Impressive. What does that one mean?
Oh, that's just Piggy. He gets excited when we talk about rewards.
Savings of up to $1 per gallon redeemable with 20 rewards dollars in your loyalty account. At participating locations, terms and conditions apply.
In the summer of 1997, Stone IPA was first brewed. We weren't trying to create the next big thing in beer. We just wanted to make the first anniversary ale of our dreams. Crisp, light-bodied, and still packed with hoppy flavor. That little recipe went on to become our flagship beer and inspired a generation of brewers and beer lovers. From that first batch to today, Stone IPA is still the iconic West Coast style IPA.
Looking for the play of the day? That's easy. Fight on to victory with USC and fly on faster with ONT, the fastest and easiest airport experience in SoCal. Not to mention, Ontario International Airport has over 90 nonstop flights to 30 major destinations with less traffic coming in and out. In other words, getting there is a breeze, and so is following our Trojans anywhere the season takes them. Because let's be honest, faster is always better when it comes to your airport. Start planning your next journey today at SoCalSoEasy.com.
You're listening listening to USC football.
Hear every moment of USC football on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Trojan fans, you can listen to USC football and all the biggest college football and basketball games on the TuneIn app, free internet radio. Welcome back to Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo on this Friday night. Sua Craven's Jason Schwartz with you here. And how do you feel about a Friday night football game? I mean, I know how you feel personally. You don't have to work tomorrow. You don't have to come in tomorrow. You don't have the back-to-back college NFL.
Why are you doing this thing when you're talking like? what are you
just I know how much it bothers you. Yeah.
Yeah. I get to watch college football tomorrow. I'm excited. I get to hang with my daughters and be a dad and spend time with them. You know.
I thought the crowd was okay tonight. I mean, it's Friday night at 6:00. It's going to be tough, but I thought it was all right.
It's just
they announced 67,000. I mean, the energy's just not going to be there. You know,
6-7. I'm not gonna. No. I think we need to just accept the fact that we're not the South, and we will never just have sellout games any given week just because there's a football game.
Unless we're,
even then. Even then, bro. We have to be a lock for an undefeated season heading into the playoff for the last home game to be packed out.
If you build it, they will come. I mean,
it's built.
Back in I'm just saying, back in the day when it was all the celebs on the sideline, it's just like the place to be.
Flips.
Literally the place to be. Yeah.
And stuff,
Trojans beat Northwestern tonight 38-17, 877-710-3776, 877-710 ESPN. Monster night from Mekhi Lemon. Great performance from Maiava, Miller, Lane, across the board. All pretty solid tonight. Trojans win by 21. Let's get to the calls. We got Pam out in Temple City. Pam, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. And then, your voice didn't sound any different last week, Jason, so I'm not sure what that was.
Well, we know who the real ones are now. Last week we had 4 callers in the middle of Game 7 of the World Series. Helen, Pam, Mitch, and Robbie. I don't know if we're going to hear from Robbie tonight, but we're going to hear from Mitch in just a little bit. But, Pam, we appreciate you sticking with us even when the entire world is watching Game 7.
Yeah, Robbie will ask for Longstreet, but we won't go there. But anyway, I thought it was a good game. I was really happy with the fake because I've been calling for a fake for a couple of years now, and it was nice to see that happen. And I wanted to ask you, what happened to Jamal Jarrett? I know he's injured, but what happened to him?
I think he had surgery on his shoulder or his pec. He had surgery on something that took him out for the rest of the season.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That's too bad. But I was very happy. I just wish they would get rid of the illegal procedures at this point of the season. It would be nice. But I was happy with it, and the thing about Fridays is that's when all the high school games are, and right now the playoffs are going on, so it kind of conflicts. But, even when we were in the Pac-10 and the Pac-12, when we were with Pete Carroll, we couldn't tell them not to put our games on a Friday. I remember having to go play Oregon State.
Oh, that was Thursday. That was Thursday. We had a bad Thursday night at Oregon State one year.
Exactly. So, we're not going to ever have that, and we're not going to talk about anything to do with Lincoln because it would be too much of a buyout anyway. So let's just make the most of it and hope that we're on an up direction, and that's all I have.
Now, Pam, positive Pam this week.
That was the most positive Pam that we've heard in a little while.
Yeah, good to hear. I mean, that's what happens when you win by 21. That's what happens when you got some good highlights, win by 21.
Next week's the real test, though. Next week's the real test.
Oh, Pam, as always, thanks for calling. We got Scott, who's been waiting on the line. Let's go to Scott. We don't know where Scott's from. Scott, where are you from, Scott?
I'm from Cypress.
Cypress, all right.
Orange County. Fight on, guys.
Fight on, Scott.
Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, you bet, man. How you feeling about?
We had a question about Jacoby Lane because that guy's a beast. He's elite in jump ball type situations, but we just don't see him get open on other types of routes very often. So my son and I were wondering what can he do to expand his route tree and get better separation in other situations, non-jump ball type situations?
I would say he gets open a lot with a lot of different routes, not just jump ball. You saw him catch a few comebacks today. He had a few outs. He had a dig today. So it just depends on how the defense is playing him. If you're going too high safety, the middle of the field is open, so you want your big receiver to kind of run go balls to take one of those too high safeties out so you can get the tight end over the middle, or you can get the slant or RP over the middle like we saw from Makai today. So it just works hand in hand. Whenever they decided to lean the safety to Makai's way, we had a one-on-one with Jacoby. He is 6'5". You're not going to turn down a mismatch against a 5'10", a 5'11" corner if they want to one-on-one him. And, unfortunately, it might not be the prettiest thing ever, but if a jump ball is as simple as it gets for a easy touchdown in a mismatch, you'll take it every time. So that's just what happened tonight.
All right, Scott, thanks for the call, man. Let's do one more call before our next break. We'll go out to Jersey. We'll make it a shorter night for Mitch. Mitch from Jersey, what's going on, man? Welcome back to Trojans Wrap Up.
Good morning, Jason. So, how you guys doing?
Good morning. Not morning here just yet, but I know it's morning out there for you.
Definitely, it is a struggle. I will never complain about a 3:30, 12:30 my time game again. Even 7's okay, but now it's pushing it. I guess I'm getting old. I stepped downstairs to talk to you guys when Will Smith hit that home run. That was some game. Game 6, it was wiped out because of
Were we on the phone when Will Smith hit the go-ahead home run? Were we on the phone together?
Yeah, we were. I went downstairs and boom, I missed it. But I'm glad I got the least at 8 because I watched pretty much the whole USC game last game. And then I turned on. It was like the 8th inning, I forgot, and that play, especially by Hale in the home plate, that was incredible. But what even topped that was Paha's like a sack. He just ran over.
Posterized Kike. That's right. That's what Kike's been saying. He said he got posterized.
Yeah.
Oh, those plays back to back were insane. Just
it was amazing. That was an amazing series. I can't say I saw all of it because it's still for West Coast, but I think we want the 3-peat, but it's too early now, right? And that's what I want to see more. The only thing I can find with this game last night, we weren't playing Carson. Oh my God, my boy Carson. He's just a regular quarterback stone. I wish we had more than 2 sacks, but Jody, and also I want to see can get more sacks. And who else had a sack? He's another good defensive end. He's one of my favorites. I like this defensive end, and I'm looking forward to the income class. And I'm glad Maiava Lemon is back. I think he's going to have a better career in the NFL than Lane. I think he's amazing. He's back. It's too late for Heisman. Maiava had a great game. You guys, thanks for taking my call. Thanks for putting up with me here. Love the show. Great show. And Sue, don't work too hard, okay?
I have a family.
All right, Mitch. Sleep well, man. Sweet dreams. Mitch from Jersey, everybody.
No matter how early we get out, it's still late for me. No matter what. It's 2 o'clock over there, about to be 2.
Yeah. It's
no, I'm not.
Yeah, about to be 2.
I'm not.
Mitch complains every time about the late, but he's always good for it. I mean, he's always here.
That's true.
He's always here. I'm sure if it's not us, he's calling into some other show, listening to some other show, watching some other
calling
game.
in the local show over there.
All right, let's take a break here. But before we do, Trojan fans, fuel your wellness journey with Cookies, the proud CBD and wellness partner of USC Athletics. Discover products crafted to support a balanced lifestyle. Elevate your game day experience with Cookies today. Fight on. Trojans beat Northwestern 38-17. USC is 7-2 with 3 games left. Talking about it here, Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo, Sua Cravens, Jason Schwartz on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
We are Life Law, where we make injury law simple. We have 2 simple goals for all of our clients: full medical recovery and ultimately full monetary compensation. We understand that it can be overwhelming to face the uncertainty in the wake of an accident. We will be there with you at each step in the legal and healthcare process. You will pay nothing unless we win your case. Dial 1-800-LYFE-LAW or check us out at lyfe.com. Life Law, official sponsors of USC Athletics.
Looking for the play of the day? That's easy. Fight on to victory with USC and fly on faster with ONT, the fastest and easiest airport experience in SoCal. Not to mention, Ontario International Airport has over 90 nonstop flights to 30 major destinations with less traffic coming in and out. In other words, getting there is a breeze, and so is following our Trojans anywhere the season takes them. Because let's be honest, faster is always better when it comes to your airport. Start planning your next journey today at SoCalSoEasy.com.
Tommy Trojan is at the 10, the 5, touchdown, USC!
Make big plays on the field and in life. With iTrust Capital, you can buy and sell crypto 24/7 in a secure premium custody account or in a tax-advantaged crypto IRA. iTrust Capital is easy to use and has no sign-up fees. Don't be a Monday morning quarterback. Make big plays now. Visit iTrustCapital.com/USC to start investing today. Use promo code Trojans to get $100. iTrust Capital, the official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans.
Taxes and conditions may apply. Fees apply. Cryptocurrencies are a speculative investment.
This is USC football on the home of the Trojans. 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Your destination for LA sports. Fight on!
Oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah, for those of you who missed it last week, I made my singing debut on
Yes,
Trojans
you
Wrap
did.
Up last week. One time only.
No, not one time only.
Only, yeah.
Didn't you say if I write you a rap that you would rap it?
I think I said that off air, but maybe I did say that, and I might stand by that.
You might.
I just need to get my people to approve the lyrics.
Oh,
I just need to make sure I see them first. But I could maybe get there. Hey, Trojan fans, introducing Celaya Tequila, brought to you by USC football legends Matt and Ryan Khalil. Celebrate your story with a homegrown spirit, Celaya Tequila. All right, we're going to let Sua have the floor here for a moment to campaign for your guy, because you said the voting is up and the voting is tight, and this is your opportunity to speak out to the people, talk to the YouTube crowd right here on the camera, everyone listening on ESPN LA.
Yeah, well, for those listening, I do have a family, so I understand that I am here for your entertainment, and all I do ask is that you go on Twitter right now and you vote for King Miller. If you care about me and my family.
And you know who else has a family? King Miller and his family.
And
would
King
probably
Miller has
appreciate
a
it
family.
too.
He's a walk-on as well. Like, what a catastrophe that is. Should be an easy scholarship. So at the very least, at the minimal, you could give him this player of the game that he did. It's not even giving it to him. He deserved it. He earned it. Matter of fact, don't
Where can the
steal it
people
from
vote?
him.
Where can the people vote?
Go on Twitter right now. USC posted. Matter of fact, go to my page. And everybody that votes for him, I might even follow you back. Little incentive.
Trojans beat Northwestern 38-17. King Miller goes off. So does Makai Lemon, though. It's going to be tight.
So like we say, King Miller, baby.
It's going to be tight.
Miller time.
877-710 ESPN, 877-710-3776 is our number. Trojans Wrap Up presented by Modelo. Let's go out to Orange County. We got JB from Orange County. JB, you're on Trojans Wrap Up.
Hey, guys.
What's up, JB?
My opinion, how you guys doing tonight? To me, it was, just from my perspective, it was our best game. Or at least to me, I just felt like, for the way the game went, the way the defense got seemingly much better or more effective anyway in the second half. And, just the way that we kept coming up with plays, I felt like it was a more complete game, I guess, than any of the other against a decent opponent.
Yeah, really, at the end of the first half, I felt like the defense got pretty good there at the end of the first half as well. Made those adjustments, and then they carried into the second half.
Other games, like you just felt like they were going to run it down our throat. We couldn't do anything, and then all of a sudden, it just seemed like it. We progressively got more effective, especially against the run. I don't know what exactly happened, but it seemed to work out that way. The other comments I had, as far as the most valuable player, I thought it was I'd go with the quarterback because I thought it was his best game. I agree with Sue's earlier comment. I kind of missed the very beginning of the show, but I think he was, emphasizing the importance of, the RPO. In other words, I've been saying for years here now that, we coach the athleticism out of our quarterbacks, but as soon as he's at least a possibility to run, the only thing that's missing, it opens up the rest of the game, both the passing game and the running game. The only thing that's missing, in my opinion, is he's not taking advantage of a few scrambles to get, yards with his feet. That puts lots of pressure on the defense, tires them out. They start wondering if they can come up, but he's not doing. That's the one thing he's not doing. Once he does that, now he's got all three phases, and I think that our offense is great. The last comment I'll make is just on some of the replays I'm watching on TV. I'm really impressed with the way our tight ends are blocking downfield. They made some really, the King Miller runs, had some big holes, but a lot of those were, the tight ends really getting downfield and putting guys on their back. So anyway, I felt, good about the game in general. Those are my takeaways.
Thanks, JB. Yeah, fight on, man.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen it over the last few weeks. Jaden's starting to run a little bit more. I think he's being a little bit more conscious of his decision-making in the pocket, whether he should throw it or run and take off, and he's extending plays with his legs. He's scoring it, especially in the red zone. He's doing it a lot more in the red zone. The field shrinks, so he just creates another weapon for the offense.
Let's go to our next caller. We don't have Mike from LA anymore. We got Jamal from Vegas, though. Let's go to Jamal. What's up, Jamal?
What is up? Okay, so it's been a minute since I called. I think the last time I was on call this program was December 22, and I was pretty hot about that Pac-12 championship. But let me tell you this: the Trojans look good right now.
Are you by any chance? Are you boys with Hakeem from Henderson?
I happen to be, and furthermore, I got to give a shout out to my boy Sua. Congratulations on that ESPN contract, Playboy. Love hearing you on the Rams post game.
Hey,
you guys don't listen.
Appreciate
Good stuff.
A lot of great people here at ESPN LA.
Love the program you guys do. Really proud of the Trojans tonight. They didn't start off too hot, a little sleepy, short week, Friday night. But I'm really happy with everything. I know we got homecoming game, but everybody, I'm just hoping we don't look too far ahead at that Oregon game, because I think a lot of us in the stands were thinking if we win Oregon, we might be in the playoffs, right? So hoping we don't look too far ahead and take care of business with Iowa next week. Thanks again, guys. I'm going to go head to Pechanga right now and celebrate.
It's a long ways from Vegas. You think you got plenty of casinos out in Vegas, Jamal?
Oh yeah, Pechanga is my favorite while I'm here in SoCal. Peace.
Yeah, he should go hit the course. I'm sure his game needs plenty of practice. But 100%, if USC beats Iowa and beats Oregon, yeah, playoff team for sure. But first things first. Let's beat Iowa. It's going to be a very tomorrow. If you want to know what USC's getting ready for, tune into the game.
Yeah, Iowa's got a good one tomorrow.
Oregon at Iowa.
Next two opponents.
It's not. This is not a cupcake. This is not. There's nothing easy about this. Oregon has not looked good as of late. So, to me, the game of the week tomorrow is Oregon versus Iowa.
Certainly for USC. I mean, love that we control our own destiny.
Yeah.
I mean, love that we do. We have that opportunity right now. We've played well enough to this point, 7-2, 5-1 in the Big Ten, where we went out like we're a playoff team.
Would love to just have one less loss, so we still had that cushion.
Of course, yeah, of course. But I mean, look, we
that
knew
Illinois lost,
but
man.
like Oregon, at Oregon, that's final boss kind of stuff this year, right? You know what I mean? Like if you're going to be a playoff team, you got to go win at Oregon.
They've got a dent in the armor, though. They've got a dent in the armor. They have not looked good the last few weeks. The last few weeks, they have looked like, okay, now Indiana looks like they didn't took y'all swag. Monster. They done monstered y'all boys.
Indiana's good.
Yeah, and I'm more fearful of Indiana than I am Oregon at the moment.
Well, fearful and we don't have to play them.
Yeah, but I'm saying I feel like Indiana is just the outright better, more disciplined, more physical football team, and that's scary.
Well, yeah, but it's scary for who though?
For anybody.
Yeah.
If I'm Ohio State, I'm like, this ain't the same Indiana team we played last year.
Indiana at Penn State tomorrow, 9 a.m., big noon.
Penn State's about to get waxed.
And then we got a top 10 matchup tomorrow. Who is it? What do we got? We got BYU, Texas Tech tomorrow, 7 versus 8.
I think
that's also 9 a.m. Two big games.
Bachmeier's been balling, though, so, BYU might pull that off.
Texas A&M at Mizzou, that's a top 25 matchup. Number 3 versus
no
22.
Business being a top 25. Mizzou has no business being in the top 25, but, SEC.
SEC. 877-710-3776, 877-710-ESPN is the number to call. Let's take 10 seconds right now to pause for stations to identify themselves here across the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
Hey, this is Lincoln Riley. This is Trojans football on 710 ESPN. KSPN Los Angeles. Your home for USC football is 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Fight on.
What are we looking at right now for breaks here? What do we got? We got 2 more breaks, so we got two segments to go. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. Have we heard from anybody who was at the game tonight?
No.
I don't think we have.
No.
USC wins 38-17. You're listening to Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo. More calls when we come back on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Are you ready to unleash the beast? Monster Energy is here to give you the edge this college tailgate season. Loaded with bold flavors, our powerful blend gives you the energy you need to push you beyond your limits. Tune in all season long with Monster, the energy drink of ESPN Radio College Football Tour. Power your performance with a drink that's as hungry for victory as you are. Crack open an ice-cold Monster and dominate the competition. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Grab yours today.
What does 268 horsepower sound like? You're hearing it right now. The all-new Audi A5. With breathtaking acceleration that commands attention. Precision crafted to bring the thrill to every turn. This is powerful performance. The all-new Audi A5.
Having a high-yield savings account at USC Credit Union has its advantages, perks, and benefits. Like the fact that USC Credit Union members can get significantly higher interest rates than the national average for savings accounts. That's an advantage. Plus, you have the option to open your account with as little as $100. That's a perk. And you'll have peace of mind knowing that your hard-earned savings are insured up to a whopping $15 million. That's a benefit. Visit usccreditunion.org and start growing your savings today. Federally insured by NCUA.
You're listening to USC Football.
Hear every moment of USC football on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Hey, Trojan fans at Ralph's, to get high quality and low prices so you never have to compromise your budget. Save on thousands of items throughout the store. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
It sounds like a crazy Cypher beat right here. No, you know what I'm talking about? You know what Cypher is? No. They be on the radio station like, kill him! I'm finna play for the Mustangs! No? Not
me.
Go ahead. If you spit a freestyle right now, I will send you $100 Apple Pay right now.
I hate Apple Pay, man. I don't want Apple Pay.
If you
877-710-3776. Welcome back to Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo. USC beats Northwestern 38-17. They're 7-2, 5-1 in the Big Ten. Iowa at home next week. Homecoming at Oregon, and then UCLA to finish it off. All right, let's go out to Chris. Chris from LA. What's going on, Chris?
How's it going, guys? Look, as somebody that was not only at the game tonight, but was
we got
at
someone
the game
who's at the game
last. Yeah, there it is. not only at the game tonight, but at the game last week in Nebraska. I will say the one thing that is a positive about having a Friday night game in Los Angeles is that the beer lines are way, way shorter in LA. So, look, I mean, that's a positive. But I did
In
have
some
a
ways,
question
I
for
guess,
you,
yeah.
Sua. Yeah. I did have a question for you, Sua, specifically. I think when the schedules come out and we hear the coaches talk about how every game means the same thing, and, you know, we all look at the same thing. Specifically, we prepare the same way. I want to know how it is from a player's perspective about when you look at the schedule and you see, you know, somebody on, you know, the Big Ten that you know is on the lower end, sandwiched between two teams that you know are going to give you a bigger challenge. How does the team, you know, is there any difference in the team preparation, or is it exactly what the coaches tell the media, exactly what the coaches tell the public? Is it every single game, you know, we do it like it's the exact same thing?
It's not like that at all. It's emotional,
Yeah.
and obviously, like, as a player, you prepare for each game the same way. Like, you're taking it just as serious. I would view every game because I wanted to play in the NFL. Like, hey, I got to get paid. I got to get drafted. This was before the NIL era. So I'm like, every play I make matters. So it didn't matter who we were playing. I had to ensure that, you know, I was doing my part. But if it didn't matter if a coach said, you know, it's status quo, doesn't matter that we're playing number 2 Stanford this week. We're treating it like, you know, business is bit. Nah, practice was completely different. We're hitting harder. We're running faster. We can't help ourselves because we're so amped to play against a team that we get to knock off because we're expecting them to be physical that we can't help but be extra that week. So as much as coaches try to downplay how we look at these games, especially like, you know, we'd be lying to ourselves to say it's business as usual when we're talking about Oregon in a few weeks. If you don't think that the football team is thinking about Eugene and the Ducks 2 weeks before we play them, it's a lie. It's human nature. It's a huge matchup, playoff implications, Big Ten implications. Everything's on the line. So, yeah, you don't want to overlook Iowa because Iowa is just as tough as Oregon on defense at least. But, yeah, no, it definitely changes.
Love it. Thank you, guys.
Chris, thanks for the call, man. Have a good Friday night.
Appreciate it.
Let's go to James from Santa Clarita. James, welcome to Trojans Wrap-Up.
Hey, guys, fight on. Thank you for taking my call.
Hey, fight on, James.
You know, formerly Gate 14, checking in. I was at the game, of course, working. But, yes, it was a great tale of two halves as far as the defense goes. You know, they really made some great adjustments, like you said, towards the end of the first half. And then that second half, just holding them to just 3 points, was really an incredible performance. And the offense, I mean, wow, they looked really sharp. But that play with the fumble through the end zone, you know, that was really something to see.
You know, the biggest difference with the defense, to be honest, compared from first half to second half, was the third down defense. They got a ton of third down conversions, especially on that first drive that extended. I think they even scored on the third down. I think in the second half, we were able to keep them in second and long, maybe even third and long. But, yeah, it was just third down defense. Once you can get off the field on third down, it creates a world of difference. They didn't really do anything different besides just execute on third down.
Yeah, definitely. Well, but I know you got kids, so we'll wrap it up and have a great night, guys.
Yeah, he's trained you all well.
Yeah, man, I appreciate
Take
the
care.
consideration, man. Thank you.
All right, we're winding things down here. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-3776. If you want to get a last segment phone call in, because we got one more segment left here on Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo, and that's coming up after this break here on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
Hi, Trojan fans. Are you ready to fight on? Fruitist Blueberries got your back. All across the gridiron, straight into the end zone, our berries pack flavor and crunch into every bite. Get ready for Fruitist Blueberries, official superfruit snack sponsor of USC Trojans football. Delicious, healthy, and always ready to win. Snack smarter. Snack Fruitist, because even our berries fight on. Fruitist, Fruitist, for the love of fruit. Available at stores near you. Invesco QQQ is the official ETF partner of the USC Trojans. The future isn't scary. Not realizing its potential, however, could be. In the game of football, the goal is to build a winning team that strives for excellence on the field. And how do you do that? By fulfilling each player's potential for growth. That's like having your starting quarterback throw the perfect spiral for a touchdown. Let's rethink possibility. Invesco Distributors, Inc.
It's time to recharge, reconnect, and rediscover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. And with your resort favorites back in action, there's all of the excitement and comfort you love with the peace of mind you can depend on. So whenever you're ready for a little rest, a little relaxation, and a lot of fun, we'll be here. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino today.
Tommy Trojan is at the 10, the 5, touchdown, USC.
Make big plays on the field and in life. With iTrust Capital, you can buy and sell crypto 24/7 in a secure premium custody account or in a tax-advantaged crypto IRA. iTrust Capital is easy to use and has no sign-up fees. Don't be a Monday morning quarterback. Make big plays now. Visit itrustcapital.com/USC to start investing today. Use promo code Trojans to get $100. iTrust Capital, the official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans.
Taxes and conditions may apply. Fees apply. Cryptocurrencies are a speculative investment.
You're listening to USC Football.
Hear every moment of USC football on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app.
Welcome back, everybody, to Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo. Sua Craven's Jason Schwartz here. One final segment after the Trojans defeat Northwestern 38-17 to improve to 7-2. We're going to be naming our Arco top-tier performance of the game here in just a moment, but guess who's back?
Helen.
Back again.
Helen.
Helen's back. Helen, what's going on? Welcome back. Is this for Brad? Do you have something to say to Brad, Helen?
Yes, but I want to thank him because I didn't know about the arrogance of the Big Ten that he mentioned, and as I said before, they don't respect us. I cannot wait until we beat the original Big Ten into the dirt, because I think that will happen. All we need is a defense that kills. They will come, because we always manhandled them in the Rose Bowl. So I'm pretty sure if we have a defense that kills, they will come, and our Coliseum will be filled, and the tickets will be sold for Mochu bucks. And he also wanted to think, I didn't know about Sua, so congrats on your new job. I hope that doesn't mean that you're going to be leaving us.
I'm out of here.
At the Raptors.
I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
For good?
No, I'm just playing. I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows?
Because we will miss you. You're my defense guy.
Well, Jason's just trying to get me out of here. If you would see what's been happening behind the scenes, it's madness.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Game of Thrones
my life's work.
A lot of little finger action going on.
No, Jason's always been very kind to me when he took over. I'm trying to go back in my mind. Don't forget, I'm an old woman. I'm trying to go back who he took over for me. But then when he came in, he was always good to me. And I remember also when Sean Cody
what were your thoughts on the last guy? He wasn't nice to you, Helen?
Yes, but I mean, everybody gets up and moves. I saw Matt, that quarterback we used to have, he left, and Sean Cody left, and I don't know. I'm trying to remember them all because I'm old. And
it was Sam Farber hosted this show before me, and Sam's a good friend and a great broadcaster, doing great things in the NBA.
Yes, I know. He was always nice to me, so I guess it's always going to happen because you guys are young, so why not? You got to go where your career's taking you to be the best because, like Sua loves to say, he is a family. And so So you got to do that, and you'll just, I don't know, the new people will just have to put up with this old lady. So Jason, if you and Sua both leave at the same time,
then we'll hire you. It's your show, Helen. What do you say?
Yeah, I can. I don't think I could do it, but I'd like to do it.
You're already doing it.
Helen's wrap up.
You're already doing it.
Helen, wrap up. Anyway, because I do want, I love you guys. You always are so respectful to me and Pam and us old ladies here that, we're not maybe football gurus, but we're definitely football
Well, you know your
fans.
stuff, Helen. You know your stuff.
Well, thanks that to my daddy. So that's all I wanted to say. And so I guess we'll talk.
All right, well, don't abuse that respect, Helen. We got not trying to cut you off here, but no.
No, you got to. We don't want to keep you there. I know, and I should have known that Sua was going to get better because he doesn't do his soothsaying anymore. So I don't know. Maybe we can.
The season's too hectic. It's too much of a roller coaster.
Sua's wrong one too many times. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that.
My validity shrinks each week.
All right, Helen. Hey, have a great Friday, a great Saturday. Enjoy football this weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
I'm going to be watching football, and I'll be thinking of you guys. Take care. God bless.
All right, Helen. See
And
ya.
thank you again for
Don't
making
answer
it so
this
late.
last
All right,
call.
we got
answer
someone
it.
on the line right now
I
who
already
must have
know what
heard
he's gonna say.
something. Must have heard something he didn't like too much here on Trojans Wrap Up, because hey, when you're campaigning for something, you might be going up against somebody else.
Why are we even answering this call?
You don't want to? We're not going to take this call.
Sure, let's
of
take
course
it.
we're taking the call. We got Sean Cody on the line. Sean, what's up, man? Welcome to Trojans Wrap Up. Is this your Trojans Wrap Up debut? Might be.
It's been too long, guys, and I'm here. I'm driving home on my freeway, just wrapped up with some nice tacos, and I decided to call in just because I was curious about who was going to be the player of the game, because I hear a lot of stuff is going on, and I just want to make sure that I let you know that Jada Maiava threw for 299. He threw for 2 touchdowns. Should have had another little gimme to Lake McCree. Had the defensive play of the game, and then, guys, he bodied up a run into the end zone, guys. He got bodied like Sewer Cravens got bodied on the pregame show.
Oh, yeah.
I got bodied on the First of all,
you did.
Jaden threw an interception, okay? He threw an interception.
Hey,
and then he totally made up for it.
I'm going to hang up and listen because I got a family to go to. Bye.
See, this is why we shouldn't answer the call from randoms. We got to screen these calls, guys. We can't just let anybody through the line.
He's not saying anything I got a problem with.
We can't just let anybody claim to be Sean Cody and then start saying anything willy-nilly on the line because it's 11:20, all right? We got a reputation to uphold here at ESPN LA, all right? No more randoms on the line. Mom, the meatloaf.
Will Ferrell found
And by the way, I didn't get bodied on the pregame show. Just because I don't have a Rose Bowl doesn't hurt my feelings.
Were you trying to say that you and Keyshawn are the same height?
I'm not trying to say anything.
Is that what you were trying to say earlier? Because I heard that briefly. That was a little bit I heard.
I'm not trying to say anything. If you saw visually what I was looking at, it didn't look too far off for somebody that's 6'4". That's all I'm saying.
Well, he said 6'3".
He said, I mean, technically I'm 6'3" and change. But I'm 6'4"
and change.
You
want to go home or what?
Yes, I do.
All right,
yes,
so
I
stop
do.
shouting.
Before I do,
Stop
we
shouting.
do go home, I want $100. $100 for you to kick a freestyle right now. If you do this,
no, I got a reputation to uphold. I got a reputation to uphold.
What? Yeah.
We got an Arco top tier performance of the game to get to, man.
The streets would.
We got an Arco.
For this.
I'm good with the streets. Streets are good with me. Arco top tier performance of the game. Sua, who you got?
King Miller. I mean, come on now. Ran through the defense. Ran out the building. He needs to run into a scholarship. So, King Miller, player of the game, and
there's gonna be that like viral video moment when they do announce that he got one. Like who did we see that with? I felt like a couple years ago. Someone wasn't on scholarship. They had that moment like in the locker room where it's like, hey, you got to school. And then
I'm not gonna lie, I might sound like the Debbie Downer. I think it's so corny when they do the fake like.
Well, but it's all for. I mean, it's all for the clicks, for the likes, for the views.
When they do
it's
like
all
you're
of
about
it.
to do the hit and drill. Hey, you. Like, boy, if you don't just tell me I'm on scholarship, don't have me thinking I'm about to go and hit somebody. Oh, no. Look under that helmet right there, man.
Did that happen to you? Do you see that?
Come on.
Were you a part of something like that?
No. Oh, I thought you said has that happened to me.
Were you a part of something like that?
Full ride helmet.
I mean, I know. Wait, when did you sign?
2013. Yeah.
Arco
No
top tier.
freestyle, bro. No, not.
Hey,
no.
I got it. I'm going Mackay. I'm going Mackay. Sorry, Sue. 11 catches, 161. Touchdown in the air, touchdown on the ground. Mackay Lemon, Arco top tier performance.
Nobody voted for
the game.
Jaden. Didn't sound like them.
So was Sean Cody picked Jaden or he picked Lake McCree?
Yeah, he picked Jaden.
Who picked Lake McCree? Someone picked Lake McCree.
I think Cody did. Yeah.
Sean Cody. All right, yeah. Getting all my Codys mixed up here.
Yeah. One's much larger than the other.
Just like you and Keyshawn?
That's what we're doing?
All right. The final score is presented by Wells Fargo, the official retail bank of USC Athletics. Tonight's final score was USC 38, Northwestern 17. Sua, any final thoughts here before we sign off for good?
Not all of us can be big backs. Not all of us can know how to pick players of the game like others can. But Jesus still loves you.
Well, I think if you win this week, you clinch for the season, at least a tie for first.
Yeah, and you should see how jealous the crew is. Like, oh my gosh, they were so jellyfish that I have 3 points. They were attacking me the entire show today, attacking me. We need an HR department for our show.
Hey, also, we got to get it to the bottom of next week, maybe. We got Mitch over here commenting in the YouTube section.
Under
in
an
the
alias.
YouTube comments under Sir Wayne Mulholland.
Mitch
from Jersey.
Hey,
Wayne Mulholland.
I know a stripper alias when I see one, Mitch. All right, now.
We gotta get to the bottom of that.
Stay off
Wayne
the
Mulholland.
Discord forums, brother.
Mitch from Jersey, Wayne Mulholland. All right, let's wrap things up here. Thanks for all your calls. USC's next game is next week, actually.
Next Saturday the morning.
What? Yeah, what? At 12:30?
Yes.
12 or 12:30?
12:30.
Is it? Let me
I believe so. Noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock. All right, yeah, we got 12:30.
Yeah, 12:30.
12:30 kickoff next week at the Coliseum.
Pouring rain.
So,
great.
Do you guys have coverage over there?
No,
under the
not at
peristyle?
all.
No?
No.
Why you wouldn't have it down on the field either? So what do you do?
Why don't we just do it from the studio? Why
do
not
it
just
from
do it
here?
From the studio, yeah.
From here? You think Jordan and Sean and Cody?
No,
they're all coming
Jordan
over here?
and Sean, do it from the press box. Y'all stay in the press box where y'all need to be.
I see.
And let me stay here in the stew like we do the away games.
I want to see just all of you guys. I want to see you in like poncho, just like hood,
I do have
looking
a fire
miserable.
I have a fire USC raincoat I haven't been able to bring out yet.
All right, well, USC's next game next week against Iowa, 12:30 kickoff at the Coliseum. Our coverage begins with the tailgate show, rain or shine, at 10:30 a.m. The executive producer for USC football is Matt Wells. Our producer is Rick Cutler, and in the studio is Kasim Diakate with Parker Bell producing the YouTube stream and Jose De La Roca on highlights. For Sua Cravens, I'm Jason Schwartz. Trojans beat Northwestern 38-17. This has been USC Trojans wrap-up. Fight on, everybody.
You've been listening to the USC Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Modelo.
An exclusive presentation by USC Sports Properties and Playfly Sports.
Stay tuned right here on ESPN LA and the USC Trojan Media Network all week long for everything USC Trojans. Fight on.
Fight on.
Been listening to a special play-by-play presentation on 710 ESPN Los Angeles. Now it's time to get you up to speed on the biggest stories in the sports world. We rejoin our regularly scheduled program already in progress.
Smart. There it is.
That is. I thought the crowd was okay tonight. I mean, it's Friday night at 6:00. It's going to be tough, but I thought it was all right.
It's just
they announced 67,000. I mean, the energy's just not going to be there. You know, you don't
67. I'm not gonna. No.
Shades on Apple with the glasses. Bro say cause he a savage. So many dead ops, so many ashes. You ain't catch that, I can't pass this. Shooter stay strapped, I don't need mine. Bro put belt right to they behind. The way that switch, I know he dying. 6'7", I just bit right on the highway.
Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve.